Hey guys, I'm Brit, Inez, fitness coach, wellness athlete, content creator, and I am back with another workout that you can do from home. Now today is going to be a total body workout, so we're going to target all the things, and all you're going to need is a set of resistance bands. So the bands I'm using today, you guys, I really love them. They came in this little pouch here, which also makes these travel friendly. So if you're traveling and going to be on the go and you're not going to have gym access, you can easily slip this into your carry-on. This came with 50 pounds of resistance, and they have bands all sizes. They even have the ankle attachments that you can put to do stuff for your lower body and stuff for your glutes too. And it also came with for your ankles, and it also came with a loop resistance band too that you can do some other stuff with. So I will set the link for this one in the description box below, and you can snag this on Amazon. All right, you guys, so we're going to start off with a chest press movement. Now for this, I am using my 20-pound resistance band, and what I like about this resistance level, you can create more or less tension depending on how much of the band you want to grab. Now, if you do have more strength, you can start off with a 30-pound band, and the great thing about this set, you can even loop them together. So if you get to 50 pounds and you still need more resistance, you can loop your 50 and 10, 50 and 20, and you can literally create however much resistance you need to get this in. So to set this one up, you want to have your band on the floor underneath you, and you're going to go ahead and just lay down. Now you want this to be just about where your shoulder blades are, and then when you grab, you don't need the handles for these because you want to have a little bit more tension in the band. So I actually find it's going to be better if you grab the actual tube part of the band and let the top part of it hang down. Now if you don't want this kind of like swinging down in your face, you can kind of grab these together here like this. Just make sure you have equal tension on each side. And we're going to start off with a chest fly. So you want to think about stretching your arms out like you're giving someone a hug. You always want to keep your belly button pulled into the floor underneath you to keep your core supported. You're going to have a slight bend in your elbows, and you're going to come right over. So you want to think knuckles touching each other, come back down, but don't come so far down to where you lose tension into the band. So you're only going to come to about right here and come right back over. From here and right over your chest. Now when you come over your chest, you want to squeeze your pecs together at the top. We're going to do 12 reps here. So for this next one, you guys, we're going to go into a reverse lunge. This is going to be a great lower body movement. You're going to feel this in your glutes. You're also going to feel this a little hamstring. You might even feel a little quad too. Now I did go up on my band in these. Typically your lower body, your legs are stronger than your upper body, especially for my ladies out there. So I'm using a 40-pound band, but you can always go up or down just depending on how much resistance and tension you want to create here. I also recommend that you have handles on this one too, just make it easier to hold on. You're going to take a step into the middle of the band. Place your foot, your stationary foot that we're going to be working first, down to the ground, and you're going to bring the bands to your shoulders. And this is going to be where your tension is. It's going to be here. You want to pull your abs in because you always want to keep your core supported with any movement that you do, but especially any lower body movements to help protect your back. You're going to go into a lunge backwards. Now when you lunge backwards, you want to think about lowering your body down to the ground. You're going to feel this immediately in the glute of that standing leg that's in the front. You're going to come back up, but you're not going to stand all the way up because you also don't want to arch your back at all. Okay. So you want to make sure that you're keeping the tension in your glutes. So you're going to go down to the lunge, come right back up, but you see how I'm keeping a soft bend in my knee. You want to keep that bend in your knee the entire time. So you keep your glutes engaged and activated the entire time. Go back down, come in. We're going to do 10 reps here. Then we're going to repeat this on the other side. Now you really want to focus on creating a tripod with that foot. So your big toe goes into the ground, pinky toe, and your heel. All right, y'all, 3 sets there. All right, so the next one we're gonna go into, guys, is gonna be for your back. These are gonna be bent over rows. Now this one, I've heard some people say when I'm training my clients that they feel this in their lower back. You definitely should not. So it's super important when you do these that you keep your core engaged the entire time. That means pretending like there's a hook, pulling your belly button into your spine, into the wall behind you, and in this case, it's gonna be the ceiling above you. So go ahead, contract that core first, pull that in, and you're just gonna give a slight hinge forward to where your shoulders and your chest are pointed down towards the ground. Now from here, you're going to take a step onto your band. My feet are a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. And you're gonna need to grab a little bit lower on the band by your feet, just to create enough tension for you to not have slack in the bands themselves, okay? So you're gonna go ahead and hinge forward, and you wanna think about pulling your elbows back to the wall behind you and then squeezing your elbows together in the back. That's gonna help contract your back. So that's right, ladies, where you have that bra strap is where you should feel this. So you wanna pull your elbows up. Think about pulling your elbows together, keeping your elbows really close to your rib cage. You don't want your arms out here, okay? We're gonna do 10 reps here, slow and controlled. Don't come all the way down so you lose the tension. Come up and squeeze. Pause for about 1 second at the top so you get that full contraction. This next one is going to be a little 2 for 1. It's going to be a squat with an overhead press for your shoulders. Now you can put handles on your bands. I personally like to just loop my fingers through the little holes that they have here. And you're going to start with your fist right by your shoulders. Now again, it's really important to keep that core engaged. So you want to go ahead, suck your little belly in. So think about pulling your belly button into your spine, into the wall behind you. So we're gonna start off with a squat. Now when you do a squat, you wanna make sure that you're not jutting your knees forward to where your hips are coming forward like that. You wanna think about, in my case, sitting my bum back, like I'm trying to sit onto the couch right behind me. I'm gonna come back up to standing, but a slight bend in my knee. Press here, come back down, squat down, come back up, press, come down. That's 2. We're gonna do 12 here. Last 3. All right, you guys, we're gonna do 3 sets, 12 reps there. I'm gonna stick with the same band that I just used. I really like this resistance for this next movement we're getting ready to do, which is gonna be for your delts. We're gonna do front raises. Now, if you don't have as much upper body strength, then you can definitely go down to the lighter resistance band, which is a 10-pound one. And then you can even create more slack in the band by just releasing some of the tube there, okay? So for these, you're just gonna stand on it with 1 foot, and you're gonna think about keeping your fist closed down towards the top of your thighs. You're gonna bring the bands up, so your fists are gonna be parallel with your shoulders. You're gonna come back down, but you're not gonna come down all the way, because if you come down all the way, you lose all the tension in the band, right? So you're only gonna come down about 3/4 of the way. So we're gonna start, and we're gonna end here. So you're gonna start here. Again, keep the abs in nice and tight. Come up, about right there. You feel this in the front parts of your shoulders. We're going to do 10 reps here. Last 3, 2, last 1. Great. We're going to roll right into one of my other favorite shoulder movements. It's going to be for your delts as well. It's going to be a lateral raise. So again, you don't want to lose all the tension in your band. So we're going to start and end with your arms right out to the sides. We're going to come right out to the sides. Your fist is going to be parallel with your shoulders. Only come down about 3/4 of the way right there. Last 3, 2, last 1. Great job, guys. 3 sets there. Okay, guys, for this next one, we're going to focus on our arms. We're going to start with biceps first. So we're going to do curls, and then we're going to do tricep kickbacks. Now for these, you can have handles. I'm just going to go ahead and just keep my hands right into the little loops here. I have a 20-pound band here. But again, you can always go up or down, just depending on how much resistance you want to create within the movement itself. So you're going to go ahead, pull your elbows into your rib cage. You don't want your arms to be out here and doing them there. So you want to keep everything nice and tight. Pull your abs in so your core is always engaged. You're going to come up so your fists are right where your shoulders are. You're only going to come down halfway because you don't want to lose tension in the cable. Now, if you're finding that this is still not enough resistance for you, you have a couple of different options to create more resistance. If you can't go up to the next level band, you can either grab a little bit more of the band here and curl that way. Or if you wanted to, you could even cross the bands and then curl, and that's going to create some tension there. So you have a few different options on how you want to go about creating more tension. That's what I love about resistance bands, because they're really flexible and you can do a lot with them. So we're going to start off with curls. So we're going to come all the way up, about halfway down. Come up, halfway down. And you don't want to go through the motions on any of these things. So nice, slow, controlled movements. Two more. Last one. Great. All right, you guys, for this next one is going to be for your triceps. Now, for this, you can go ahead and step out of the band with 1 foot. We're only going to have 1 foot into the band, and we're going to do 1 arm at a time. So you're going to bring your elbow up so it's right by your head. Now, you don't want to have your elbow out to the side. You want to think about everything staying nice and tight, and there's no gap between my forearm and my ear, okay? And all you're gonna do here, extend your arm so it's right overhead and come down, but don't come down all the way. You're gonna feel this right in your tricep here. And again, on this, if you need to create more tension, you can grab a little bit lower onto the band. But you should be feeling this right in your tricep here. Two more here. Last one. Good. All right, y'all, we're gonna do the other side. You can go ahead and switch your feet so the band's not just coming across your body, because that's a little annoying, to be honest with you. All right, so elbow in close. You're gonna extend over and come down. Now you wanna make sure you can feel tension each rep that you're doing these, okay? This shouldn't be too light, but it also shouldn't be so heavy to where you have to really use your back to bring the band up. Last 3, 2, last one. All right, you guys, you're gonna do 3 sets there, 10 to 12 reps. All right, y'all, and that is it for today's total body workout. So take a little minute, leave me a comment down below. Let me know, how did you enjoy this workout? Did you make it through? Keep me posted and updated. I love reading all the comments that you guys leave. And don't forget, if you want more one-on-one help, I am available to work with you, and I'd love to chat with you. Check the link in the description box below and you can find more information to connect with me. And last thing, if you enjoyed this video, take a little minute to like, comment, and subscribe if you are here, and I will see you in the next one. Talk to you soon.